Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today is a video that I've kind of not been sure about filming, but I've decided to come with my bare face behind the camera to you to tell you guys about my current skincare routine. Now, I never had a single pimple growing up. I maybe had one or two when it was that time of the month, but never anything major. And then I hit 21 and my skin exploded. It was like all of a sudden all of the acne in the world landed up on my face, and I really didn't know what to do about it. I tried so many different options and so many different remedies and so many different perfect skin treatment things, and nothing ever really worked for my skin. I went to dermatologists, I did the whole bang shoot, and I watched a million YouTube videos, and I'm sorry guys, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you to drink water, because if you've had cystic acne before, you know that drinking water is not enough. It's just not enough. So this is going to be my ultimate skincare routine. It keeps my skin glowing like it is right now. It keeps my skin from getting major breakouts. It keeps my skin from just going into a place where I hate my skin. For the first time, I have an amazing relationship with my skin. At 23, I'm starting to love the face that I have. So I really think it's important to get your skincare routine down and invest a little bit. And I'm not saying you need to go and buy the most expensive products, because I don't have the most expensive products sitting here that I'm going to talk about. You just need to invest a little bit of money into the research of what works for your skin and what doesn't. My best advice to you is go to a professional, even if it's just a GP. And the thing that really changed for me is he took a lot of my bloods and measured the level of vitamins in my body, and I had a lot of vitamins that were really lacking, and that played a part in the way my skin looked, in terms of its dryness, in terms of the acne, in terms of the overproduction of oils, and the dehydration. So that really helped. So I'd highly recommend doing that if you are really battling and you feel like you've tried everything, and then getting onto a really good skincare range. So I was gonna do a whole bathroom vibe, washing my face sort of kind of video, but I thought that I really wanted to just talk to you guys about the benefits and how my skin's responded really well to each product. I don't feel like I can do that while I'm busy washing my face inside the basin and all kinds of things. So if you're interested to see how I got my face from looking dull and acne prone to glowing and just a place that I'm really happy with, then please keep watching. So the first product I'm going to talk about is the product that I cleanse my skin with. I absolutely love this stuff. I love this whole entire brand, but particularly this face wash works really well for me, and it is the Eucerin Dermaclean Refreshing Cleansing Gel. I love Eucerin, guys. It is one of the most dermatologically tested ranges that you can buy in a drugstore. So you can buy it at Clicks, you can buy it at Discount. If you're in South Africa, it is absolutely amazing. I've heard nothing but raves about Eucerin throughout my career as a makeup artist, throughout my career in the beauty industry. People always spoke about this, and I don't know, I just never thought investing in a drugstore product would ever do what it has done. So I was super surprised and super delighted when this started working so well for me. So as I said, it is just the refreshing gel, and it is tested for sensitive skin, and I was super happy about that because I've never had a burning sensation. I've never had a weird reaction. And it leaves my skin feeling really clean without that squeaky feeling. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but I hate that feeling when it's so dry. It feels like you need to put your face in an oil pot and release, and then no. But this is one of the most amazing face washes, and I really do put my current skin situation down to these products that I've used, done a lot of trial and error on these. So I definitely think that this plays a massive role in my skincare. So I use this one morning and night, and I do remove my makeup completely before because it's not that strong in terms of getting the makeup off. The next product I'm going to talk about is a toner. Now, toner is not something that everybody uses. I just feel sometimes that, and I don't use it every time I wash my face, I just sometimes feel like I need my skin to be extra clean if I've got like a little bit of makeup left, or if I'm having a really oily day or something, then I do reach for my toner to use it. So it is the Clinique Clarifying Lotion, and it is step 2 of their step 3 range. I have tried the 3-step range and it didn't work for my skin. It was just too harsh and I wasn't really getting the results that I wanted. But this was the only thing that really worked. It is a very strong toner, so if you've got like skin that gets itchy and burny really easily, I wouldn't recommend this. However, I've been using it for quite a long time, so I think my skin is really used to it, and I kind of like something that's a little bit more harsh, so I just use it with a cotton pad, and I use this mostly at night. I don't use this in the morning at all. I use it once a day. I don't want to use it more than that because I'm scared it dries my skin slightly, and I'm terrified of dry skin. You can see the glow that's happening right now. I don't like dry skin, and I use every kind of product to give me this glow. So I love this stuff, but once a day I think is more than sufficient. Next product I'm going to talk about is my moisturizer. Now, if you watch my videos and you follow me on social media, which you probably should, Eucerin Hyaluron Filler Moisturizer. Guys, this stuff is absolutely incredible. I've used it for maybe 3 months now, and the difference in my skin is amazing. My lines are not as defined as they always have been, and I never ever thought that a skin cream or a moisturizer could give me like the plumpness that I've always wanted. This stuff is amazing. Like, it is literally amazing. For me, this was the game changer in the whole Eucerin range. It is a little bit more pricey. As I said, I will put the prices in, but it's so worth it. It is so worth it. It lasts me like 4 months. It's so great. It's like indulgent to the skin, and it's honestly, I'm not a big spender when it comes to beauty products because honestly most of the times I can't fathom spending that amount of money on a face cream, but that face cream is super worth it. Me and scrubs don't have the best relationship because I probably scrub my skin like once every 3 or 4 days. I don't do the whole once a week vibe. I don't feel like it's enough, especially in this July winter weather. We can't be doing that. We need to do it more often. And I can't even, it was like month end and I didn't really have a lot of cash, so I went into Clicks and I just grabbed the Clicks brand of like a facial scrub, and I am so in love with this scrub. I never thought it would be what it has been, and it is just the Clicks skincare collection, and it is the aloe vera with omega-3 and 6 facial scrub, and it says that it smooths and refreshes. It smooths and freshens. Guys, it does exactly that. It just removes everything. The beads in it are so fine. I don't feel like I'm scrubbing my life away. It's got a beautiful aloe vera smell, which I love. It just feels clean. It feels hydrating. And it is so amazing. The price, you can tell, is also incredible. Like, I could not believe that I found something like this in a Clicks, like the actual drugstore range. I'm definitely going to try out more from the range. I know that they've got a toner and a micellar water, so I'm dying to get my hands on those, and I'm probably going to order them online because this range is amazing. Next time you guys are in Clicks, just go and smell it. That should sell you. Go and smell it. And for the price point, it's a really good quality product. I by no means am endorsing the fact that you have to spend a lot of money to have great skincare. This is the perfect example of a run-of-the-mill great facial scrub that gives me great results, the best results that I've had for facial scrubs for a really long time, and I do tend to choose this over my high-end products. So I really love this facial scrub, and I highly recommend this Clicks range of products. It is honestly great. I haven't bought anything from this range that I've absolutely hated, so that's always a great thing. Okay, so this next product was actually sent to me by beauty bulletin, and I am the ambassador for the month of July, and it is the ultimate game changer, and it is the Justine tissue oil. I cannot tell you, I think that this was the secret ingredient that was missing from my skincare routine, because the results that I've had from this are absolutely amazing. Not only have my freckles faded almost completely in some areas of my face in the last 2 months, but I haven't had breakouts. I've put this on my skin every single night before going to bed. I skipped using this for one night, and I woke up the next day and I had a whole lot of pimples, and I was like, oh my god. So I started using this every single night religiously, and I have not had one single breakout. So how I usually do it is I cleanse with my Eucerin cleanser every single night. I then tone, and I put quite a thick layer of this all over my face, on my lips. I make sure I get my eyelashes and everything, and it has honestly changed. My skin is not tight, it is so moisturized, it's plump, it is absolutely amazing. So I'm going to put a link down below where you can purchase this from. I honestly feel like if there's anything you need to take away from this video and from my personal skincare routine, it's this baby. It is amazing, and it is South African made. It's proudly South African. I am all about endorsing South African products, and it has a 100% return guarantee, which is absolutely amazing about the product. It's got a lot of calming factors, and it's just all around amazing. It's been around for years and years. My mom has used it on my skin since I was a baby, so I highly recommend this product to anyone that's just looking to give their skin a boost, or not really sure how to make their skin better and doesn't really have the budget to lash out and buy a whole lot of product. So I highly recommend this little guy, and yeah, go and get yourself some Justine tissue oil. It's amazing. And the second last thing I'm going to talk about is a mask. Now, I have always been attracted to detox masks, and recently I was sent this product and I absolutely love it. Like, as I say, this is not a sponsored video. I don't talk about products that I don't like. This mask though, I absolutely love. So it is the Vita Plus from MD Formulations, and it is just their illuminating mask. Now, when I opened it up and I saw the packaging and I saw the name, I was like, illuminating mask, like for who? I need detox, I need hydration. I don't need an illuminating mask. Like, what is that even going to do on my skin? And then I tried it. So I actually put this on. It says that you're only supposed to leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes, but I find the best way of using this product is to actually put it all over my skin and go to bed with it and wake up the next morning and clean it off my skin. Whatever is left, which is a tiny little bit of residue in the morning, and my skin glows. So I did it last night preparing for this video. I promise you I woke up today and all I've put on my skin is my normal moisturizer, and I've just done my brows, obviously you can tell, but this stuff is incredible. I've just found that my overall skincare routine is kind of polished and finished with this mask. I do swap it in with a lot of other masks. I love the Dirty Works masks. I decided not to talk about them though, because they are going to come up in a favorites video, so yes, stay tuned for that. But I absolutely love this illuminating mask, and it's lavender scented. I never really like lavender scented things, however, just before bed, it's really soothing. Like, the whole smell and the whole feel of the cooling of the product on your skin, plus sleeping with it, just makes me feel really calm. So I enjoy that about this mask as well, and I'm definitely going to get my hands on more of this when it runs out. I'm dying to try the rest of the range and see if it's as good and works for my skin as well as this product did. And then the very last spray I'm going to talk about is something that shouldn't be a surprise to you if you watch my videos, and it is the MAC Fix Plus. Now, there's always this illusion that MAC Fix Plus is simply just a fixative spray. It's really not. I use this basically every time I do anything to my skin. I spritz this all over, and it just gives me that boost. It kind of binds whatever product's on my skin to my skin. I feel like it sets my skincare even, and I just love the setting spray. So if you are somebody, I think, that wears a lot of makeup and sometimes feels like it looks dry and cakey, I would definitely go ahead and purchase this, because not only is it going to make that cakiness go away, it's also just going to make your skin feel less tight, and it's going to accept makeup and product a lot more easily. So I highly recommend this if you're looking for a really good fixative spray. Not even that, but more than a fixative spray and a skincare product as well. It's 2-in-1. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please let me know like what you think about my video, and if you feel that there's something that I should try. As I say, I have really dehydrated skin. It doesn't look like it because I use a lot of oil-based products, and I definitely am open to a lot of different suggestions. I've been super into skincare routines, and I think the reason I filmed this video is because I've been watching a lot of skincare routines recently. I'm just really passionate about skincare, so I thought, why not bring a little bit of skincare to my channel and share with you guys how I keep my skin looking the way it does. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like my content and you like the way that I do videos, please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and you'll get notified of new videos. And I'd really love to have you guys as part of my beauty family. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye.